brother Josh. How's it going?
Good.
We're having a fantastic day. I just got done with a live on Instagram talking about what I talked about this morning. That's all fact fucking standing. I actually talked for a whole hour about
That was an hour long one?
it. Yeah. I got a lot to say about the Democrats
Yeah. Why?
because they're not good people.
They're not good people, or are they just confused?
I think it's a little bit A, a little bit of B. Let's be honest. You know,
I mean, I'm a registered Democrat. We're sitting here hanging out.
but you're not a liberal though. That's a key. That's the key.
I'm pretty liberal.
Not like they are though. Abortion all the way to the day the baby's born. Are you for that?
Well, that's not most of them.
That's the extreme.
That's not most people. That's the That's the extreme view,
But that's
and
what
that's
they.
what everybody wants to argue. The extreme views. It's like fucking. They're gonna take. Oh, sorry.
Well, I swore already to, so I swore already to, so you're fine.
This is why I don't do online stuff because I swear all the time.
Oh, trust me, I do too. And I actually say, "Excuse me, wee wee." Oh man. So this is my good buddy
French.
Josh. He's actually helping me with this YouTube, and we're gonna make YouTube great again. I'm so used to saying
We're gonna make YouTube great again.
You're damn right we are.
Nobody's ever gonna make Instagram great again.
No, they blocked me, like I said this morning, 3 to 4 channels.
What are you saying?
Last night we were not
Why are
saying
you
squat.
spreading misinformation, disinformation, and
We were not saying nothing. I was on boom.
malinformation?
I was on boom. Both of those guys were shut down. We were like
You guys were just quiet, sitting there like staring at each
like
other,
crickets, like crickets.
and they got shut down.
Pretty much.
Well, they probably thought you all passed out. They're like, oh, they're all drunk and passed out.
Watching the Vikings game last night. Can you blame me?
Oh yeah, no. No, did you watch it?
That the fact is we're gonna probably lose the game anyway. But the freaking face mask in the end zone at the end, those refs should be sued for that. They really should.
Sued for that.
You're damn right.
It's a game.
It's a game, but yes. But here's the thing: they're officials that are supposed to know, especially when it goes like this.
Don't they have some guy like watching that makes sure the right calls are made and stuff like
But
that?
flags like that are
Is it
called by
only
the
when they throw a flag?
flags like that are called by the refs.
Yeah, but like if the ref were to throw a flag on something that didn't happen, somebody would be like, "Hey, no, that was."
Well, that's
actually
why
what-"
they have that challenge thing a lot of times.
But
where-
that's one they can't challenge.
that one they can't.
Okay, so somebody almost getting their head ripped off their shoulders
Yeah,
is unchallengeable.
I guess.
Gotcha.
Oh, trust me, there was a lot
Makes
of
sense.
pissed off Viking fans last night. Like I said, we were probably going to lose because we were in the end zone anyway at the other side. But the fact is, that would have given the Vikings at least a chance.
Well, it's like the only time the Vikings can find the end zone. The other teams.
I was frustrated. I was frustrated. Actually, it's a pretty good joke.
I mean, that's the Vikings to me.
Well, the fact is, now we've lost 2 in a row. If they don't get their act together next week, and the fact is,
But the season's over. They're 5-3, and the season's over.
well, we're getting close to that point because in football you can't lose like you do in baseball, basketball, hockey. You lose a few games in a row, your season you got to win out pretty much.
Yeah. Well, there was that one team that Eli Manning played for that won the Super Bowl.
That is true. That is true.
And they were terrible all the way up until like playoffs or something like that. They think they were a wild card.
And they beat the Patriots both times.
Yeah. Eli Manning's Tom Brady's kryptonite.
Pretty much. I would love to see them in a conversation together. Actually, to be honest.
That would be great. Speaking of who was I listening to the other day? Somebody said that if the NFL operated like the government, Peyton Manning would still be waiting for his chance to play.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because they said it's like a pay to play thing. I think it was rep from Tennessee, Tim Burchett, Burchett, whatever, however the fuck he pronounces it. That guy.
That's actually
He's
funny.
from like Tennessee.
And both Mannings. What's funny thing is Peyton is definitely way more talented, but Eli just got lucky.
Got one more Super Bowl.
Damn right. Because of a catch on the helmet as he drives back.
That was one of the best.
You can't make that stuff up.
in the history of the world.
Very much.
That catch was
The only one that's better is Jesus Christ.
what?
That he was born.
I was talking about a catch. It was like the best catch in the history
Oh,
of the
I
world.
was gonna say, but in reality, the best thing ever.
So you're talking about whoever caught Jesus coming out of Mary's vajayjay. That was like the best catch the world's ever seen.
Yep, you know. Blue 49. They knew football before we even knew about it. Huh? Push. Nice catch. Push. That was Jesus.
I mean,
I didn't catch the
I would
catch
imagine
cards.
birth back then would be the
about just as violent as a game of football these days. Probably lasts just as long, if not longer.
Oh man, it'd probably
still does.
it'd probably be 4 games of football.
Like, pull it out, pull.
That's actually hilarious because it could be true. We don't know.
It very well could be.
We were never.
Imagine.
It was 2,000 some years ago.
Yeah, 2024 years ago. If
Exactly, to be
you
exact.
count. That's what they say.
That's what I'm saying. People tell me. People, quite frankly, people tell
But you know, I don't.
me. So I was going through peeps. Like we were saying on the stream thing, we're just testing something out here today. So
Testing some software.
yep.
Seeing if there's an actual title.
So good times, Rabel. I actually enjoy this. You know, we're gonna have a real conversation and this. Have the camera shooting on us right now.
I kind of forgot it was recording.
But that's the best part about it.
What?
When you forget, because then you can be really you. You know.
No, then I say stuff that shouldn't be said.
Not
That's
stuff that I mean either. Like most of the stuff I say, I don't really mean. I just say it because it's fun. And
It
Like-
gets a reaction out of people.
like
and
like
then
Mary.
like, what?
Like
Yeah.
Mary. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
There- When I go live, I know I'm going live. Like something like this, it's something different because we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
We're next to the person, and you're actually.
Think about this right now. You and I are sitting here talking while Joe Rogan is talking to Donald Trump right now. I bet.
Was that today when he's doing that?
I think he was.
Oh, son of a nutcracker! Oh, I bet that's gonna be fantastic.
I don't know if they're doing it live or if they're recording it and then he'll put it out. I would assume they have to record it and then release it because I can see Joe Rogan and Donald Trump going at each other for a bit.
But I guarantee you, Joe Rogan's gonna love him.
Well, see, and that's the thing that, like, so many people love Donald Trump behind closed doors. I don't understand why Donald Trump doesn't show who he is behind closed doors out in public. Why is he always got? I mean, I get it; it's fun to get a rise out of people, and things like that. But, like, if everybody that meets him and is behind closed doors with him says he's such a nice person, he's got a big heart, he's all this stuff.
Yep.
Why is he just an asshole when the camera's on? And why does he say such stupid shit? He says so much dumb stuff. Like, just dumb. And I can't think of, like, specific examples right now.
see,
Sucks.
that's the thing about the left side. They say, "Oh, he says such stupid shit," but then they can't actually remember what he said.
He does. Like, when he goes, okay, like the whole, like, just the way he approached the whole, they're eating cats or whatever, eating people's cats.
But
and
it was
stuff
true
like
though.
that.
It was true though.
There's truth to it, yes, right? There's truth. It's a small percentage of people, but there's truth. Same thing with the whole apartments in Aurora, right?
Yep.
Where these gangs are taking them over. Gangs are taking over all the apartments in Aurora, and then it's only 6, right? And it's like, but just like he has to exaggerate things so much. Like so many things are just over embellished. And it's you love the I don't say it, people tell me. And when
Quite
you talk
frankly,
about, it's the greatest. Everything is so good and it's so great and I'm the best.
this is outstanding. That's one of the reasons why people hate him are the same reasons why I love him so much. Because the way he does it, I would never say. Quite frankly, people tell me. I would never say. People. Quite frankly, people tell me. I would never say it. Otherwise, people tell me.
And then he says,
You don't love that. You gotta love that. It is funny.
Yeah, it's funny when it's part of a comedy show, but you're trying to be the president.
But that's how it gets to the average American person. Let's be honest. We're average people,
Yeah.
and he's trying to tell them. Let's talk about the swamp for a second here. The swamp. I actually watched a clip yesterday of all the people connected to the swamp. It's actually astronomical. Actually, how bad it actually really is when it comes down to it. Every name's connected to each other, and the fact is, he's trying to drain it, meaning deplete it and not saying rebuild the swamp, but make it into a nice little lake. You know, it's like it's time to not like Biden's build back better, but actually build that. What would the phrase be? Build great again, I guess. A nice lake. We're from Minnesota, so it would be a glorious lake. No swamps though. No swamps.
Plenty of those. We call some of them lakes.
Well, we got one that's actually over yonder. That's a swamp over there.
Yeah.
It's actually a swamp. It's a swamp, not. I'm not talking about.
There's a cemetery over there too.
Yeah. So
Do they keep that thing up anymore?
they do
or
actually.
is it just-
They do once a year. They actually go in there springtime, and I'm not sure if they mow it, but the fact is, we do have a swamp around here, but by the same time,
swamps everywhere. I'm surrounded by swamps.
So how big was the lake actually have to be considered to be a lake?
I have no idea.
I'd like to actually know that
Yeah, I'm not sure.
because I know that's where the ducks and geese like to go because there's gonna be less people there hunting them.
Yeah.
I don't know. But there's some small ones that we call lakes that I think other places would call a pond.
Pretty much.
That's a pond.
No, it's one of the 10,000 lakes in Minnesota, 10,000 plus.
It's actually more like 15,000 when they consider all the freaking little swamps.
Yeah.
It's actually insane.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of water here.
Yeah, there is. There's a reason why the humidity is so damn high and we get so many damn mosquitoes. The Minnesota real bird and not the loon.
No,
Mosquitoes are definitely the.
They are the same bird.
And at least being it was dryish beginning part of the year. Unlike last year, was actually basically dry the whole summer, which we had basically none.
what's tough?
It was fantastic for us, but not for the crops. But this year, the mosquitoes loved us.
They weren't so bad this year for us.
They were still out there because we played beanbags on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And basically
Well, I mean, we had what until from like May to
when we needed the
well,
rain.
April we had quite a bit of rain.
Yep.
May we had quite a bit of rain. June we had quite a bit of rain. Was it July that it dried up this year?
I think it
And
did
was
actually.
just like
Right that time where the mosquitoes actually died down pretty nicely.
it
Actually.
just stopped completely.
And we did a research actually when we were on our family vacation this past week. This past year, we looked up mosquitoes with alcohol. Turns out they have a higher tolerance than we do.
Shut up.
They do. They do. Hey, you're learning out here in Des Rant that mosquitoes have a higher tolerance
For alcohol.
for alcohol than people do. Because we figure sit outside, drink some beers, and suck our blood. They can't make it home. Oh no. Their tolerance is probably 3 times as much. And they only bite one person. And they go back home and then they die. Small life.
Yeah. That's the point.
Suck blood and go back home and next generation.
Go out and do it again. Could you imagine being a mosquito?
Their day has got to be literally a day.
You know what I learned
What's that?
yesterday? If you travel at the speed of light, you don't experience time. If you were able to move at the speed of light, time stops.
How does that work?
It no longer exists.
That's creepy to me. What the what's going on here? Seriously?
Yeah. Said you won't experience time if you're traveling at the speed of light.
So they're dead or something?
No. You'd still be alive.
So where did you find that out?
Well, I was listening to Joe Rogan and Brian Cox.
Cox.
He's a physicist.
That's funny. Last name's Cox,
Or
though.
something like that. Yeah.
Why would anybody? They must have been actually desperate for names. I'll just call myself Cox.
Well, I'm sure that slang for dick wasn't always cock.
That's true.
Sure
I never
they had-
thought.
I'm sure they had other slang.
Just like
names for
just
it.
like Richard, like
Right.
Richard is Dick.
Like just like that's really good. People call that fire in the past. What other words have they could like stupid shit we come up with to
I mean, gay used to be a good old time.
happy?
Exactly. Now
Yeah.
it's queer.
Now it's you like the same sex.
I actually,
Or
the fact is, I'm gay all the time, aka being happy, but I'm not the direction that the left wants it to be. I try to be happy all the time.
they want you to be the other gay.
Yeah, they want.
They want you to be that way.
I would never say, quite frankly, people tell me.
I don't know if they want people to be gay. Do they?
I'm not sure. I don't understand that whole.
Why is
thing.
gay that? It's like they make terms evil. It's like, and I'm not saying it's evil. The fact is, they make it that direction.
Well, it's taking something that somebody says, which this is here. We'll define selfish here.
Okay.
When somebody says something that's not directed at you, in your direction, or even you overhear it, right? And you're offended by that. Like that offends me.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't directed at you. So you taking that and making it about you and how you feel about what they said when their intention may not be that, or it may have been in a fun, joking manner. Like that's selfish. You're just being selfish. So every time we're offended, that's us being selfish.
Well,
Because we're making stuff about us.
well, that's like another prime example though is the rainbow. That was God's symbol that'll never flood the earth again.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden now they made it the rainbow flag for that direction. That
Okay.
it seems like I'll be selfish right now. I'm gonna say it straight up. It seems like everything that God created, they're trying to take away from us. You know, the rainbow flag was meant for humanity. That I'll never do that again. And now they took it upon themselves to make it their flag.
Maybe they're trying to tell you that we're going to run this flag because once we're done with this life, we'll never do this again. I don't know.
Ah, yeah, yeah. But you know what I'm coming at. It's like,
Well, it's just a symbol that they took and they attached to it. And if it, like, it means, so it means something to them, right? As a symbol of, it means something to them as who they are.
yep.
To you, it means something different to you as who you are. Why does everybody have to see a rainbow as meaning the same thing?
I just wish they would have taken a Nazi sign more.
Right.
To me, that's
Well,
more.
see, the Nazis, like everybody wants to say the swastika's evil and stuff like that.
But
But
back in the day, back in the
Swastikas were
day,
around long before that.
and back in the day was actually this way: boom, boom, boom. Not, it was like this now.
either way you go,
But
it's the same symbol.
yeah. But it was just rotated just a beat, and then it became the swastika, and it's evil. And it's an evil symbol, but at the same time, back in the day,
It's not an evil symbol.
well, no, I'm
The
talking about.
symbol's just a symbol.
I'm talking about.
Its meaning
Is what you give it.
I'm talking about this symbol that it was created as a Nazi. The original one was actually a good one.
Yeah.
So I know what you're
Well,
saying.
even that one.
They alternated it just a bit.
It's just a symbol. It's a symbol.
Like the American flag is a symbol.
Right there we have it. I basically,
It's a symbol.
It doesn't fucking mean anything unless you think it means something.
well, to
And
me,
then it only means that
Because you think it.
that is true.
Like we do this with so much stuff. We take these like we limitations. We put them all on ourselves, right? Everything we do, it's us.
Yep.
we're doing this shit to ourselves.
Get out of your own damn way. Stop making everything such a big deal. It's just a game. Let's have fun playing it.
Well, bloody hell, we're just playing a game.
Yeah, basically.
See, now this is more fun. People are actually seeing who Des Rant really is, and who my really good buddy Josh actually is. By the way, do you want a nickname on here or no? Or Because Facebook gave me Dez.
I've never had a nickname that stuck.
Really?
Never. I've people have tried, but nothing sticks.
So you're not like Lou, where it sticks to you.
No, no, it doesn't. It doesn't stick at all.
Oh man. By the way, I
I've
appreciate
had Uncle Dickhead, Fat Jesus,
Fat Jesus. You're way skinnier than I am.
JJ. That was back in the day when I was like, I don't know, 250 pounds.
Well, bloody hell, you were that big?
Oh yeah,
Son of a
yeah. I
nutcracker.
had probably over 250 at one point, but
Damn, you look good now.
well, thanks, man.
And not like this either.
You were gay.
See, now this is what I want to create on here. You know, where you can at least actually have a conversation.
Yeah. You don't have to sit and just bitch about what
Stuff.
dumb people in politics.
You
are doing.
still have your conversations, but you go between them. You know.
Yeah, you just jump all over the place.
Exactly, and people love that.
Yeah, they do.
And trust me, I love watching those videos as well, as much as the next person. It's like,
Speaking of which, what's up with your Trump baby blanket over here?
oh, I got that for my 40th birthday. Actually,
Oh,
I still got it in here. It's actually all towels. I still got the rest in the house that use dish towels.
yeah.
And I'm like,
Looks like a baby
I know it does.
blanket. You ever sleep with it?
3 times.
You curl.
3 times.
That's why you keep it out here. It's
That's
cold
right.
in the garage.
Exactly when I do my garage party.
Good. Good. Well, at least you got something to keep you warm.
Like it says, happy 40th birthday. I'm kind of a big deal. Oh man.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's not a big deal today, just on your birthday.
exactly. It was pretty funny. So prior to my birthday,
I like that.
it was actually
You rolled
only
a 300. Huh?
I wish.
Oh, that's what it says.
My highest was a 290 something, so I came close.
Shut up.
I came close, and it is
How
what
many
it is.
away? What were you one or two away from?
One away from a perfect game.
Where did your one screw up come? Was it early or late?
It was late.
It was when the pressure got to
Yeah.
you, didn't it?
Yeah.
You started
Actually,
doubting
no. My
yourself.
highest game was a 280 something. My highest series was a 694.
What's the series?
900.
3 games?
Yeah, 3 games. Yeah, I screwed it up. My bad. My highest game was like a 280 something, which is still huge. My highest series though was almost a 700. I was 1 fill away from 700. I
That
had
good? I don't know.
I had, oh yeah. My average is basically a 160, 170 in that area. So when you get that close to 700 and I effed up, it was a championship night, and my buddy was on his phone the whole time. I was like, I bowled shit out of my ass the first 2 games. Like, if we lose this game because you're on your phone, I'll be pissed. So that last game, he put his phone down. By the way, if you ever watch this video, I love you, brother, but I'm being honest. It's true because he knows it's true. He put his phone down. He didn't do any better, but at the same time, I respect it. He's put his phone down, and that's when I had it 694 or 696, one of those two. 1 fill away from a 700.
And you lost.
We won.
Oh,
That
That
was
would have been hilarious. Have
really
your back down, have it-
and just get dominated
the
by
championship.
the other team.
If the other team
Had somebody go with like a 300 every day. That'd be the best.
Not for me. I got one of those trophies downstairs. I'm a 10-time champion.
10-time champion of
Bowling.
Oh.
I'm not that
Where?
good. Was it?
where?
Downstairs.
National?
Oh, just dear.
Oh, yeah.
Of 8 to 6 teams.
So you're like one of the best bowlers
In our league.
in your league. Is there a better league? Are you like in the B league and there's an A league? Or are all the leagues kind
If there
of?
would be an A and a B, I'd be part of the B league. I'd be the B squad.
Yeah.
Once they're up by it so much, they're like, Des, get your ass in here. I'm coming. I gotta bowl.
And That would be on the A squad. You'd be riding the pine.
Yep,
Or-
you're damn right. Damn right. Because that's how I roll. Oh
Yeah.
man,
I don't know. Golf was always my sport.
were you actually pretty decent at it?
No, it's terrible.
But you had fun.
Yeah. Sometimes. Sometimes.
What do you gotta say that way? It was like it's actually pretty comical. It was like, so you must not have been that good. Were you a good putter?
I've never thrown a club out into the like pucker brush or into one of the water hazards like some people I know.
I've thrown the club already, but never in that direction. Because I first off I got my set of clubs from my brother, and I'm like they were actually like a hand me down from him, not from dad or nothing, but he got them for cheap. So I take respect to that. It's like I bought a driver that was like 160 bucks a couple years ago.
Did it make you better?
No. It's one of those things where once in a while you got to spend a little money.
Yeah.
And I tried.
I bought a set of golf clubs. It had a driver. But I just took it out and threw it away.
You got yourself a new one?
No.
Really?
I just don't use a driver.
What the hell do you use? Which one do you?
A 3-iron.
How far does that go down the field or the lane, whatever you call it? Oh,
Far enough.
a bitch.
Far enough that I have to walk to it.
Like you can walk to it.
Yeah.
Like we always think it.
Well, I mean, of course you can. I can't hit a golf ball far enough where I couldn't walk to it.
You're not like a
Like,
freaking.
it just doesn't it doesn't take me too long to walk to it. You know what I
So
mean?
instead of take the Cartier ball, I'll be.
Yeah, and then just heads up because then my next shot's probably coming your way.
Exactly.
So unless you're in the fairway, then don't worry. Just go ahead and play.
So in other words, you probably don't want to go against Trump then. 'Cause I think
I'd love to go against Trump.
I think he's actually a pretty good golfer.
Yeah, I'd love to play against him.
That would be fun.
You know,
Looks
I
like
would love it. I would talk shit to him. I would tell him he's terrible the whole time. I'd be like, "You're not very good at this." Because I bet he would get upset if I just talked shit to him the whole time.
and then,
He would be like, "Shut up."
either that or you laugh, one or the other.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Because I guarantee you, he's had people do that same thing that you'd be talking about right now. He would be like talking shit. It's
Well,
like
to me, that's like the best part of sports is talking shit.
that you'll get up against like, bloody hell, shut the fuck! I'm trying to do a drive here.
Not against it like anybody.
You're gonna miss that putt.
You could. This my favorite thing about sports is just talking shit to people. Like just all you got to do is talk to them, and they get mad. They get under the skin, and then they don't play as well.
Well, trust me, at bowling, that happens quite a bit. It's like one of those things. I'm having a good game, and all of a sudden somebody, usually not be that's bowling against me, but somebody that I a lot of times can't stand because they're a douche. Because there's plenty of douches around here,
Yeah.
and they're talking shit to me. I'm like, Dez, calm down, calm down. And I still can't release. I go like this, or I go, I really stupidly, or I rush up. I'm not Russian. I'm American, by the way.
Sure.
9. I'm not.
That's German.
I know.
Which you're probably German.
I am.
You got to be somewhat German. What are you?
I'm half German and half Canadian French.
Half German and half French Canadian.
So I'm the pussy and I'm the bully. But 100% American.
So you're like a gay Nazi.
999.
While you're wearing a dress.
999.
Oh God, we're recording still. Let's stop this and see if it worked.
Oh, shit. See, this is what makes it real, though. Let's be honest. That's what makes it fun.